The fifth most positive force in nature, of course in random order. Why do I keep saying most? The fifth positive force of nature is the most photographed activity or event on earth. I'm talking about the sunset. The setting sun is included in countless movie scenes, TV show scenes, in books, novels, romantic ones especially, Mills and Boon. Sunsets play a prominent role in the lives of honeymooners, married couples. Most beach destinations, island destinations, promote themselves with excessive use of sunset videos, sunset pictures. Because what else will you show that is so vibrant, so colorful, so strikingly gorgeous and beautiful? It just lights up the sky with a myriad of colors, the setting sun and the immediate aftermath of the setting sun. The colors of purple, blue, pink, orange, red. Just wow, wow, wow. One of the best places to go to enjoy the sunset is the beach. And of course, that's why it's one of the most photographed activities. You have world famous monuments which are photographed along with the sunset as a backdrop. Whether it's the Machu Picchu, whether it's Chichen Itza, whether it's Taj Mahal, whether it's those wonderful white homes in parts of Greece such as Santorini and Mykonos. The Eiffel Tower is made more beautiful with the sunset as a backdrop, and even the sunrise, depending which angle you shoot from. It's just amazing. One of the most calming and fulfilling experiences is after a long day of work, when you go to the beach and just relax and enjoy the sunset. For that matter, even walking on the sands at sunset time is one of the most healthiest activities you can think of. Couples in love will know exactly how romantic and passionate they feel when they walk hand in hand at sunset time, enjoying both the sunset, the breeze, the wave sounds, the bird sounds, children playing maybe, enjoying it all, a holistic experience for you. But it wouldn't be complete without the setting sun. The sun setting psychologically and historically has been a signal that it's the end of the workday, it's the end of the day, it's a time to relax, to unwind, to stop working, to just rest, lay back, rest, put your feet up, let your hair down, chill. So all over the world, historically as well as currently, the sunset is that time automatically where we know, unless we are in the hospitality industry or emergency services or some similar area, we know that it's the end of the workday, it's time to chill, relax, unwind. It's the end of the workday. In fact, the time that we know itself on our smartphones, when we see the time itself has been invented thanks to the rising sun and the setting sun. We have the 24-hour clock system, mainly because of that 12 hours of the sunrise, sunset, the 12 hours between them, and then the 12 hours from the sunset till the next sunrise. So our whole time has been devised scientifically thanks to the rising sun and the setting sun. These are the most important forces of nature in the history of the world, because everything that is catalogued based on time. So that's how important this is, the sunrise and the sunset.
One of the most photographed times of the day is the sunset. Most people like to capture the sunset. Most painters like to paint sunset. Most postcards like to portray sunset. Most travel websites, travel logs, blogs, they like to show sunset of the place that they are promoting. There is something about this time of the day that's so unique, so different than the other times of the day. Is the blend, is the marriage, it is the merger of the day and the night. It's when they unite, it's when they become one. The day and the night. They are coming together, they are very close at this moment. Most people end their work by sunset. Doesn't it tell us something? It's the time to celebrate for most people because the entire day's hard work comes at a halt with the sunset. That's one of the biggest reasons to celebrate this time of the day. When you can finally relax, you can enjoy the fulfilling day that you had. You can unwind, you can play, you can use this time for recreation, for bonding, for having some happy times with your loved ones. Everyone looks forward to sunset. Having a sense of time is very important. Having the sense of morning, sunrise, afternoon, sunset is very important in day-to-day life. If we do not remember when we are doing what, when we wake up, when we are at work, when we are supposed to wind up at work, we aren't living a healthy life. The sunrise, the noon, the sunset are signals that we should be following them to lead a healthy, prosperous, and a happy life. It's an amazing feeling to sit by the bay at sunset. You cannot buy this experience even by paying no matter how much money you own. If you do not have the time to experience this feeling, this time, this moment, you're not rich enough. You're definitely not rich. Most people think by acquiring money, they can buy whatever they feel like. But that's not true. If you do not have the freedom to do what you want to do at the time you want to do, you're not rich. When I talk about richness, I'm not talking about in terms of money. I'm talking about in terms of freedom to do what you like, to enjoy these little things in life. The reflection of the sun on the surface of the water. Who doesn't like this? It's one of the best scenes ever anyone can create. This is natural. We don't even have to create it. We just have to take out time. We only have to take out time. It happens every single day of our life. But how many people, how many of us spend that 15 to 20 minutes of the time when it is at the right angle, the sun is at the right angle at the right time, when it is like a red ball and the reflection is so soothing, so mesmerizing, so magical to see. How many of us have the freedom, have the life to enjoy this in real life? Are we really rich? Are we really advanced? Do we have the control over things that we think we do? If we do, why don't we have the time to experience this in real life? Why can't we remember when was the last time we actually looked at the sunset? To actually experience what is happening. Not by being there because of some coincidence, because someone forced us to be, because I was just stuck and I happened to, catch the sunset, or because you were given some work or assignment to click the pictures of the sunset. When was the last time that you actually took out the time to sit and look at the sunset? Think about it. Our entire planet, the other living things, they enjoy this time. The water, the sea, the river. It's their best company when the sun is coming down, going to go down across the water. It's the biggest company. They know it's going to happen. They expect it every single day. But we humans, being the major part of this planet, for some reason we are way too busy to experience these things that happen almost every single day. It's said we only value things when we realize that we are about to lose it. What if we were about to lose the sun? What if we would never see a sunset? What if it was the last day on earth for you? That's when you start looking at all these things. You find a renewed value for all of these things, which was always there. In many faiths and many religions, people pray not only at dawn or the sunrise time, but also at the sunset time. It is to welcome the night. It is to say goodbye to the sun for the day. It is to bring peace for the night to come. It is to bring happiness, togetherness, unity during the night time among the family. In most homes in India, people light a candle or a diya, it's called a diya, in front of their small temple that they may have in their homes, just to welcome the night and say goodbye to the sun. It's a ritual that have been happening for centuries and centuries. It makes us aware of the time that we are living in. It is the evening time. It is the time to relax. It is the time not to think about work. It is the time not to think about the material world. It is the time not to think about anyone else, but think about our loved ones, to be with our loved ones, to spend that time completely in its entirety with our loved ones. The sun setting is the signal. Call it a day, my friend. Is the time you take a break. We start again. We start afresh tomorrow with a sunrise. It's time you can go and party. It's time you can go and relax. It's time you should use to sleep. It's time you should spend with your children, with your loved ones, relaxing, not thinking about work. For today, we are done. That's the signal from the sun. We are done with today's work. We shall meet the next day again. Till then, you go relax. I have to go somewhere else to work. That's how it is for the sun. The sun does not sleep. It has to appear elsewhere for people to continue their work. The sun is always working round the clock so that we can relax when it isn't around us. It gives us equal opportunity and equal break. This planet, this nature was designed for the well-being and for the life on this planet, for all of us to follow it. And if we did, we would live or lead the best life that we all dream of is just looking at these signals, connecting with these symbols, and realizing how powerful messages they leave for us. These are the messages we are supposed to pick up and follow. If you couldn't complete something during the daytime of the work while the sun was still up, it's time you realize you have to use the next day to complete that work. You cannot push yourself any further. You have to take a break. You're tired. Your body is tired. You have to rejuvenate yourself. You have to revitalize yourself during the darkness so that tomorrow you come back with extra strength, with extra energy, along with the sun to embark on another journey. Most schools end before the sunset so that children can enjoy the evening, so that children can enjoy their night. The nature is telling us, relax, my friend. Don't exert yourself too much. Don't overwork. Be still during the stillness of the night. You shall continue whatever your goals are, whatever your dreams are during the daytime tomorrow. Utilize this time when I'm away for planning, for dreaming, for thinking. That's all.